Why? Because think about your nervous system.
Mm-hmm.
So the sympathetic nervous system is the alarm system. When you have any kind of situation, positive or negative,
Mm-hmm.
where your body goes into a hyper alarm state,
Mm-hmm.
and what happens in that moment, especially with negative trauma, is that your brain hits, like when a camera, you hold down that little button that
Mm-hmm.
takes the photos.
Mm-hmm.
Your brain does that with all 5 senses. It is snapping 1,000 photos a second. There was an incident that happened with my mom where I was in the 6th grade. We were driving from Muskegon, Michigan, where I grew up, to the Petoskey area. We were coming into Kalkaska, Michigan. We always stopped there to go to a McDonald's. We were in the front. My dad and brother were driving behind us. It was a crazy snowy winter night. And we were listening to the radio. We could see the McDonald's up in the distance.
Mm-hmm.
And the person on the radio that we were listening to said something about the weather report, and then they said the words black ice. And it was at that moment that this car passed my dad's car and came up alongside of us. And as we come into the town, this car pulls out of nowhere. This car swerves in front of us, and we freaking roll. And my dad and brother watched this whole thing play out. The Wagoneer that we were in rolled like 5 or 6 times. And what happened in that moment is that, like, the sympathetic alarm nervous system activates. Dangerous situation.
Mm-hmm.
And it absorbs everything.
Mm-hmm.
And just imprints it in your brain, pours it into your nervous system, every smell, every sound,
Mm-hmm.
everything. And here's what's interesting. My mom and I were in the same car, had the exact same experience. And I remember it like it was yesterday. It felt like, Rob, I was sitting in a dryer
Mm-hmm.
with clothes tumbling around me because the suitcase went, the dog flew from the front to the back.
Did it feel like slow motion?
Slow motion.
Yeah.
You know why? Because
Yeah,
your
I know.
brain is slowing it down to record all this. And so to this day, if I walk on crunchy snow, which was the sound of the car
It's
rolling,
like your body just lights up.
I'm back in the car.
Mm.
If my mom walks on crunchy snow, she feels nothing. But if she hears anybody say the words black ice,
really?
yes. So that's an example of how a sound or a word or a smell that triggers that thing.